Hi all, welcome to our show Sitcon with Poonam and Shreya. Today we are here again to discuss a very interesting topic which you can also relate to the current scenario.
So many changes are happening in and around us. And I'm sure everyone will understand that change is the only thing which is constant. So we are going to discuss about a concept called Kubler-Ross change curve model.
This Kubler-Ross change curve was invented by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, and this curve basically describes the various stages through which a person has to go through when they are experiencing changes in their life. So this curve can definitely help organizations as well to help the employees to cope with the change. So this is a very effective tool of change management. Whenever a change is introduced, the first stage is the stage of denial. I still remember when I was working in my first job and we were working on accounting software of Oracle, and the company decided to shift the software from Oracle to ERP. And the starting stage, that is the first stage when the company said that we are going to change the software, the first reaction from the employees was denial. Why the company need this change? We are doing good now. Why they want to change?
I was working in one of the organizations where that organization, it was like a startup, but that startup was taken over by a big multinational company. And the first reaction of those employees, that why we need to go into this, they refused to accept that change which was happening in their organization.
Right. So whenever a change happens, the first reaction, ultimate reaction, the first stage of the change is denial. People generally don't agree that yes, this is a change that is happening. So denial stage is then followed by the stage of resistance. When people start resisting the change, and during resistance they start showing the negative emotions. It may be emotion of anger, they may show anger, they may be fearful, frustration, it could be anything. And this is, I would say, the danger zone.
Danger zone. I could completely relate to it because the same example, as time was passing on, as the time was coming near to the merger exactly, and people started realizing that it won't return to the normal. They started feeling that change is real and it is going to make it worse for them. So, what do we do in this case?
Right. So if the management is able to move on the people from this stage of resistance, anger, fear, frustration to the next level, that is the level of acceptance, that is a turning point.
In the beginning, you disliked this change, but now you started attempting to make things work. You started spending time to plan, generating ideas.
And then comes the stage of growth. And when we grow, we celebrate, right?
Correct.
So these are mainly the 4 stages of the Kubler-Ross change curve, starting from denial to resistance to acceptance to growth. So whenever a change is introduced in an organization, they must evaluate that at which stage of the change curve are the employees, and accordingly they can take some steps to help the employees to move from stage 1 to 2 to 3 to final stage, that is stage 4. Shreya, if an organization realizes that the employees are in the stage of denial, what can help them? What an organization can do to move employees from the stage of denial?
From the management side, from the leader side, we should uh, understand that yes, these reactions, these behaviors is normal.
Right.
We need not take some drastic actions for these deniers from the employee side. Let them be calm. Give them some time, what they need. Communication is very, very important key. Whenever we are going through any change, communicate.
But be careful. Don't overwhelm the people with so much information that they again feel stressed. So right amount of information has to be communicated to the employees, and when they resist, that is the real challenge, right? Because that is the dangerous zone. And at this stage, the management should start creating an environment of optimism, that there is something good that is going to happen. So creating environment of optimism making employees stress free is really important when we are going through a stage of change.
Change. So it is very, very important as a leader. Allow people to feel the change by themselves. Talk to people as a team. Talk to people as a family member. Just
Right.
listen to people. Let them vent out what they are feeling. Do not try to convince by logic, because people are fighting the change within themselves.
Right.
Even the most sensible fact will fall only on the deaf ears.
Yes, because it is really difficult to come out of the comfort zone, right? Because I
Correct.
still remember, Shreya, when I was to shift from Delhi to Bangalore, that was
Hmm.
a very big decision for me, for my family. And initially, when we were taking this decision, we were in the denial mode that no, it is not needed. No, maybe if I still remember till the last day when we were to board the flight, we were thinking that now something will happen and we will not go to Bangalore. So till the last point we were still in the comfort zone and we were feeling that we should not go. There will be something that will happen and we will be stopped here only. But later when we went there, when we shifted finally, initial 1 year was really tough because even the family members were trying to convince us that this was a wrong decision, you should come back. And we also started feeling somehow that no, we should go back or should we stay here. So initial 1 year was really difficult because we were resisting the change. And then after 1 year we accepted the change and we realized that no, yes, we have to stay here whatever it be, and this was the right decision. And the moment we started accepting the change, we started growing. I started investing my time with the friends around and my circle started growing and growing. So all these 4 stages we also went through when we had this biggest change in our life, that is shifting from one place to another. So similarly, an organization may also have to go through these 4 stages.
Correct. And as just now you said, na, as soon as you adapted yourself, you understood the change, you started growing. Same thing. The sooner you understand and go to that level, your change, you will start growing fast. The time gap, if it is low, na, it will be helpful for you as an individual, as an organization, everywhere. It will help you to grow.
And when you start growing, you start enjoying the change, right?
Yes, yes.
So I would also say that people should have open mind whenever they are going through any change in their life. Try to adapt to the change by understanding, gaining more knowledge, and there is no harm in asking for help. If you feel like you must ask for help, whatever apprehensions you have in your mind, get it cleared from your seniors, from your bosses, from peers, from people around, and get involved in the change. Don't keep yourself aloof or on a side. Be a part of the change. That will definitely help you to cope with the change, to manage the
Correct.
change.
Change is never easy and never will be. You cannot stop hating change. If you find a massive change very easy, you are almost certainly in denial. Now, this we say now this is new normal, work
Right.
from home, online classes. But was that easy in the beginning? No.
No. But we have
But now
accepted
we
it
have
now.
it.
Yeah,
Mm,
we have accepted it.
mm,
So try to come out of your comfort zone as often as you can. Get
mm,
comfortable in getting uncomfortable. That will
mm,
definitely help you to grow in your life. Be flexible because that is the need of the hour. You have to be
mm,
flexible. Don't be so rigid that you find it really difficult to adapt to the change. Be
mm,
flexible. And I would like to mention a really good quote here, that the safest place for a ship
mm,
is the harbor, right?
mm.
But that is not the right place where it should be. So you
Correct.
have to come out of your comfort zone if you really want to grow and excel in life.
Do not let a change bother you too much, because, after all, the only predictable about change is that there'll be another one soon.
Right. So change is the only
So,
constant in your life.
change is the only thing which is constant in
Right.
everybody's life.
Right. So with
So,
this,
with this,
let us wind up our today's episode. I
yeah.
hope you enjoyed our talk show as much as we both enjoy it. So till we meet next, take care and keep smiling.